What I love the most about life is that we all can change. We can be better than we were yesterday. I am going to speak about 4 strategies that you can use to change your life. The number 1 strategy, you need to define your vision and your why. You need to know the reason you want to become better. Is it your children? Is it your wife? Is it something you want to do for yourself? Defining your why make it easier to keep going when you're faced with obstacles, problems along the way. Mark Twain says, there are 2 most important dates in a man's life: the day you were born and the day you found out your purpose. The day you found out why God brought you here. Why are you here? You see, unless you find out your why, the journey is not worth it. And once you determine your why, the next best thing is to break down your goals into doable steps. Don't try to do everything at once. You need to divide your goals into smaller goals. For instance, let's say you want to do 200 push-ups. Let's say you say, hey, look, man, I'm getting a little bit too big. I need to go back to the gym and work on my body. You're not going to go to the gym the next day and drop down and do 200 push-ups. It's unlikely. Can you do it? Maybe. I don't know. The best strategy for you will be to do 5 push-ups, do 10, take a break, do 5, do 10, take a break, and keep the same process going. Because when you do that, you are more likely to continue it. Remember, repetition is the mother of all skills. So if you don't want to quit, you have to do small steps. That's why you see they always say baby step matters. Because when you start small, you're likely to finish. But if you start big and you get tired, you may not go back to the gym again. Believe me, I am speaking from experience. I remember one time I got tired of high look. Believe it, I did. So I decided to enroll at the gym. Everything was going well. The first day I was bench pressing, I was doing everything. And then the next day, I couldn't feel my body. Guess what happened? I stopped going. And that's what happens when you want to do everything at once. So I'm advising you, break your goals into smaller goals. The next best thing that you have to do is take consistent action every day. Remember, your actions is what makes things work. Unless you act, nothing changes. You can sit at home and say, hey, look, I'm going to get better. I'm going to work on my body. You can say all the affirmation that you want. Unless you act, nothing changes. Unless you change, your life remains the same. Even if you have only 15 minutes a day, use them wisely and productively. Focus on you. Focus on your goals. You don't have to become a writer in one day. Just every day, write 1 sentence. Get in the habit of doing something every single day. When you do that, things will get better for you. Remember, if you do the right thing every day, within a year, you will have very good results. Now, if you do the wrong things, I can guarantee you're not going to like it. For example, let's say you eat 1 cheeseburger a day for 365 days. You're not going to like your body after a year. Now, let's say you save $10 a day. In 365 days, you will have more money than you have today. You have to decide what's good for you. But remember that unless you act, nothing changes. The last thing you have to do is seek feedback and support. You cannot do it alone. A lone wolf mentality does not work here. When you have a community behind you, you are very likely to succeed. A community makes things easier for you. I believe that's why a lot of people go to 12-step program, because they have people they can count on. So make it your job to find a few good people you think want to see you succeed, people you look up to. Tell them what you're doing. You don't have anyone holding you accountable. What likely to happen sometimes is you can start, but you don't finish. Get people on your side. Even Jesus had a community.